Andrew Berry addressed the cornerback position in this year's draft. Some think the Browns need one.
I think there are good players across all position groups in this class. I think it's a good draft class, and quite honestly, I think there are good players that come into the league every year from the amateur ranks. In terms of corners in general, that's a position that you always want to be deep. No different than other positions that we've discussed in past sessions here. But you can never have enough good cover guys.
And let's bring Jeff Risdon back in. Jeff, Andrew Berry said that a number of times. Give us a couple of guys at the cornerback position that you think are kind of polarizing.
Yeah, first off is Greg Newsome from Northwestern. Really, really talented player. And he might not even last at number 26, but one of the reasons why he would is that he has some injury issues. He played at Northwestern, did a very good job within the Big Ten, but he missed at least 3 games in each of the last 3 years with 3 different injuries. For Cleveland, especially when we were always worried about Denzel Ward and his long-term durability, Greedy Williams missed all of last year with an injury and has some injury issues in his past. I think we're a little sensitive to that, so it sort of makes it a tough sell to bring a guy in. Again, he's a very talented player and would be a great player in Cleveland when he's on the field. But the worry about being on the field, I get why some fans are very shy about taking on Greg Newsome. But again, he's really, really good. But it can be a tough sell. I personally like him. I would do it, but I get why people would not.
Another guy, and this one's more of a safety from Central Florida. Take us through Richie Grant, what you're thinking with him.
Yeah, Richie Grant is a guy. He's got some tape. If you watch their games, he has some amazing plays. But he also has some plays where you're wondering, like, what's he doing? Is he aware that he's supposed to tackle that guy? Is he aware that he's supposed to be covering that guy? There's some weird lapses on his tape. He's a very good playmaker, and he can go get the ball. He can play safety. He can play your free safety. He can step up into the box a little bit. He can play as your slot corner if you need him to, step up and slide into that role. And that's a position where they could use someone, especially if Troy Hill has to play outside. Sort of a versatile chess piece that they can move all over the secondary. They've got a few of those, so I get why he would fit in. But again, the lulls in his tape are disturbing for a guy who's going to be a top 50 pick. I wouldn't see him as the number 26 pick, but I could absolutely see him in the conversation at 59 if he lasts that long. And again, this is another guy. I probably would be okay with doing it, but I understand, especially if fans watch like the Memphis game as an example from a couple years ago, be like, I don't know about that guy. But yeah, he can play, but there's a reason why he's not in the first round. Let's put it that way.